What's going on, smart people? Today is Sunday. It's my free space day for videos over the summer, and I was trying to think of a video to do. It's kind of going to be a little chill day, and I realized that today is actually my 400th video, so I thought maybe it would be kind of fun to take a trip down memory lane and take a look at some of the previous videos that I've made over the last couple of years. So I'm going to go over to my videos. We're not going to watch whole ones. It's really just to see. I haven't looked at my earlier videos in a really long time. I don't really remember what they were. I say a long time. I've only been making videos for what, like 2.5 years? Something like that. But I want to see what kind of videos I was making, and I expect to see a lot of vlogs and a lot of instructional videos that have zero comedy whatsoever. So let's go ahead and sort these videos by, I guess, oldest. So what do we have here? So the first one I made was weak as a physics student, so it was a vlog. I'm going to go ahead and turn the volume down a little bit. That's right! My first vlogs, I remember, I'm still terrible at doing them, but when I first started making vlogs, someone commented, I think it was one of my buddies, Andrew, who was like, yeah, it's basically you in your car the entire video saying what you're about to do. Oh, you know what? This might get this demonetized. Let's just see. Oh, little did she know. What is this, like 360p? This is terrible quality. I don't really want to watch an entire vlog. 16,000 views. Hey Lucas, what's a scintillator? That's when one of my buddies showed me his lab. So he was doing like a senior thesis project, which is something that all undergrads had to do, and he was over in kind of like the nuclear physics lab at ODU, and he showed me around. I remember the audio being absolutely terrible too. Let's just go. Do you hear that? It's like being on the beach with no like wind filter. Oh, terrible. What else did I make? So you want to be a physics major. This was the big one for me at first. As you can see, it's 120,000 views. And I realized at the time when I started making the physics videos, I was like, I want to serve as a template, a little reference for what you can expect if you go through with a physics degree. Now that I'm graduated and I'm in grad school, I'm diverging from that a little bit and just making like funnier videos or instructional videos for heavier physics. But at the time, I was just interested in making sure people knew, or I wanted people to know what they could expect if they went through with a physics degree. So one of my first videos was, so you want to be a physics major. At that time, I was just YouTubing, like searching videos that people made and kind of just doing the same video. I was like, that's a good idea. Let's just copy exactly what other people did. So I made one of these. I think... Oh my god. That angle. Jesus Christ. That's the best I could do. I guarantee you this took me like 2 weeks to put together and to think out, and then I give you a crooked image like that. It looks warped, too. I know the vlog definitely did, too. So, finals week part 1. Actually, let's hear a little bit about what I have to say.
Hi guys, I thought it'd be kind of fun to make a video of showing what exactly kind of classes you'd be taking if you decide to get a degree in physics. Now, there's a plethora of classes that you do need to take in order to get that degree, but luckily physics is very repetitive. You can kind of take the same classes over and over again.
That's true.
You gotta start somewhere, and typically that somewhere is just introductory physics.
No shit. No, I remember this video not being terrible. I remember putting a lot of time into it. It's not so bad. Like, the information is good, but it's just so cringy. I get the sense that this music plays when you talk in real life. Dude, I think I just YouTubed like copyright-free music. And look, Toby commented 2 years ago. Holy shit. Okay, so I get the idea. Week is so another week in my car video. Finals week part 1. I guess I did just do a lot of vlogs. And I guess that makes sense because I just wanted to be... I was like, the people need to know what this is like. One theme that I really insisted on doing when I was making my earlier videos was pretending like I knew what I was doing, especially with the making videos, and it just makes it so much more cringy. Week as a physics intern. 3 things we weren't told the right answers to as kids. Oh yeah, I made a video on that, and it was like, why you're safe in a car during a thunderstorm, why is the sky blue, and what's the last one? What was the last one?
Do you remember being a kid and viewing adults as having all of the answers? Well, in this video, I want to talk about starting with question number 1.
Why is winter cold? Oh yeah, I remember that. Okay. What else do we got here? So, at this time, I think my first year of making videos, I made something like 26 videos the entire year. The second year, I really stepped it up and made a little bit more, like 300 videos. And that's because I was making these vlogs and I was making all this shit that just, it wasn't that good, and I spent a lot of time on it. And I just wanted to get better, and I figured the only way to get better is to do it more consistently. And, you know, perfection is the enemy of good enough, and the only thing is you can give me all the time in the world, I wasn't going to make a perfect video. So I started doing the daily uploads. Let's see, when does that stuff? Oh yeah, the driving. A lot of the earlier derivation videos that weren't too up there as far as how complicated they were, those ended up doing pretty well. Like converting Maxwell's equations from differential to integral form. Like, who the hell would watch that? Well, 28,000 people did. That was kind of cool. Okay, presenting research. Pittsburgh edition. This was when, so I got to present my research that was like on accelerator physics, on accelerator theory stuff in Pittsburgh. It was the first conference I'd ever gone to. And the plot twist to this was, it was also when I had to take the physics GRE. And as I'm sure a bunch of you know, that was not a kind test to me.
I'm about to leave for 4 days to go to this conference in Pittsburgh to present what I did over the summer, which would normally be a really cool experience, but the kicker is that it's smack dab in the middle of what the physics GRE is. The plane ride should be about like 3 hours. Like, I don't even know, kind of couch or bed here. I'm the only one in this hotel, or I'm the first one here, so
Did I make any jokes yet? Did I learn what jokes were at the time? It's just, I was so uncomfortable in front of the camera, and you can just tell. It's funny, the more you make videos, the more, it's like, you hear people say when you make more videos that you're not, it seems like you changed, or you're not the person when you first started making videos, but really it's just it's a comfort thing. You end up becoming more comfortable and, sharing who you really are and your sense of humor and whatnot. At this time, what the hell was that? Am I back to being 14 again? At this time, I was, all my internships were super computational based, and I really kind of fell in love with Python. So I think I started doing a lot of coding videos, and during spring break, I think that's definitely the case, because that's during spring break is when I technically started doing videos every single day. The only thing is I didn't advertise them as daily uploads. It was like, let's just see how this goes. And if it seems like it's something I can sustain, I'll keep doing it. And then after spring break, I started doing the daily physics uploads. So right here. But I think all of these technically were still day after day after day. So I started doing, oh, is that my first skit video? First year physics students be like a year ago? Was that the first one? Yeah, I still hadn't figured out what types of videos I wanted to make, so I was just dabbling in a bunch of different ones. So I would do like top whatever lists of hardest classes or equations you end up memorizing. And just teach you, these are the ones that you'll see. Or purely educational ones like why we don't notice time dilation. I think I was in like this Veritasium obsession. So I would just copy a bunch of videos. Veritasium and Vsauce. So I would just copy a bunch of videos that they did. But that looks like my first, 10 types of physics majors. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. You laugh, you lose. That's right. That was the first comedic one. And if you take a look at it, it's still pretty bad. It's very cringy.
Do you know what cancer looks like? I want you to look at this. No. I want you to tell me what this looks like.
missed them.
Do you think this was the bad bowl?
Oh, right. I think half the comments on this video, and there's, how many comments? 668 comments are talking about how loud the buzzer was. Yeah. And the other half are talking about how cringy it is. But that's what started it off. That's what let me know that some people might be interested in the more comedic style of videos, was the You Laugh, You Lose. Then I did the 10 types of physics majors. And now that these are some of my biggest videos, my most popular ones. I think there's one that has 400,000 views, and then there's the one that just blew the hell up that has like over 800,000 views. But I still like doing those, or at least I liked doing those informational ones that are like, you can't really, it's kind of hard to find this information on the internet because there's just so much bullshit to sift through. Like, how do you actually go about finding internships and whatnot? So though those ones didn't do particularly well, I'm still proud of them because, you know, no one really made those ones. So I was kind of branching out from making videos that I had already seen other people had made. Physics Hangman, thesis, quantum mechanics, a lot of studying stuff. Man, that's probably why I don't make too many of these kinds of videos anymore, because I'm just burnt out from that kind of thing, and I've made it all before. #1 on the physics subreddit, 10 types of thank you. That was a big deal to me. I remember someone telling me that. I think it was Andrew again. He was like, yeah, I saw your stuff on the physics subreddit, you're #1. I was like, no way! This is a big deal! Maybe that actually was one of the catalysts for the channel so far. I don't know. So now we're doing the daily physics uploads. Let's see what I have to say.
Just before 6 o'clock on Wednesday. This is actually the earliest I ever get home during the week because I'm normally either tutoring until about 8 o'clock p.m. or in class until that time. Wednesdays are always nice. I might actually get to go to the gym afterwards. I just took a look at my quantum homework that was posted.
Okay. Yeah. These videos were not thematic in any ways. It was just like, what am I doing that day? The video is going to be about that. And every day had something to do with physics, so it worked. But to kick the pilot episode of daily physics uploads was about variational methods. And I think I go over it a bit. Do I go to the whiteboard at all? No, I don't. But I think I talk about it in this video. That was an interesting choice of the first video. How I schedule my physics videos, preparing. Oh, there's Kelly. 3 questions I got asked at the open house. I wonder when I started saying, what's going on, smart people?
It's about 6 in the morning.
Not here. Turns out quantum mechanics is hard. There's the first Wagatwa.
What's going on, everyone?
Oh man, that was a false alarm. I thought I was about to hit you with the, what's going on, smart people?
You're watching this, it's Sunday for me, and I've said this in a previous video where Mondays are my busiest day. I have absolutely no time to do anything.
It seems like I'm more comfortable in front of the camera here.
Which is why I'm making this video on Sunday. And what I thought I would do, see if this works, is start making videos on Sunday that talk about what's going to be happening in the week. I'm going to call it What's Going On This Week. What got what?
I think I just discovered PewDiePie. That's pretty funny. I really want to find out when I start saying what's going on, smart people. I have no idea.
What's going on, smart people?
Ooh, alright, we're narrowing it down, so that's 35. Right? Yeah. Let's try 30.
What's going on, smart people?
Okay.
What's going on, smart people?
Okay, 28. I don't think, so that's what got my number, oh shit. This isn't going well. Total ripoff of, I remember Simon Clark's title of like, I think when he finished his thesis, he was like, this is the end. Thesis the end. I was like, that's so clever. I'm gonna put that, I'm gonna use that.
What's going on, smart people?
Okay, so it's definitely around there. I'm not gonna keep searching. We know it was around the 20s. It's funny. I just found out, someone someone messaged me and said that I guess on the channel, what's it called? Is it Smarter Every Day? Or no, It's Okay to Be Smart. I never watched that channel before, but I guess that guy uses, like, his intro is, "Hey, smart people." So I don't know if I need a new one now. I had no idea. And he's way bigger of a channel, so maybe I'll just keep it. I don't know. But that was kind of disappointing. It's kind of like my thing. Graduation. This one I put actually a lot of effort into this vlog, I remember, and I shouldn't show it because there's copyrighted music in it, but you can check it out for yourself. It's the, why does it keep bumping me down? It's the 50-second daily physics upload. It was a vlog for when I graduated from undergrad. Then this video I visited Kelly. These videos are just all over the place. It really just was. Oh yeah, I started kind of slamming those popular videos that you would see on Facebook that are like, "Does God prove the existence of the multiverse? Quantum physics says whatever," like that kind of stuff. So I would just make videos on it thinking that that would be pretty popular. It never really was, but they were fun to make. Yeah, these videos were so all over the place because I just had to make something every single day. And so all these videos were just unrelated to each other. It was just for the purpose of like getting something out regardless every single day. I remember when I stopped doing the daily physics uploads, I was really, really nervous and anxious because I was still getting more and more subscribers from doing it, because I think there's something to be said about consistency and just knowing that every day you'd have a video to watch. And it looked like the YouTube algorithm, I guess, favored that a little bit. So when I stopped, when I became a real boy, when I became a real grad student at NMSU, I was kind of terrified to see if my channel would just come to a halt. And then I made that physics professors be like video, and it just peaked again, or it just skyrocketed again. I was like, okay, cool. So when I have more time, it seems like to make a better video, that's more important than just having consistent, unrelated videos. 100 Q&A, 100th daily video, or 100th daily upload. That's pretty cool. I still have to go back and revisit those comments in the comments section when I hit, I don't know, was it 50,000 subscribers or something like that? Let's see, before you buy your books, I think you get the idea. Let's go past the daily upload. So that's when I was moving to New Mexico. I think I made a vlog about that. Yeah, that was really fun. That was an interesting experience. What's funny is over the summer, this summer, I actually made the drive back with Kelly from Virginia to New Mexico. And it was way better this time because we stopped off at all these Airbnbs. Archive versus Snarchive. I wanted to make another one of these videos. If you're unfamiliar, Archive versus Snarchive is like this online game where it gives you some title of maybe a physics article, and you have to vote on whether you think it is a real article or a bullshit, like random generated, like buzzword physics article that doesn't actually exist. And that was pretty fun. I would love to do it again, but every time I've looked it up, it doesn't work. So let's keep going. Let's go past. So at this point, I am in New Mexico. Well, obviously, because of all that stuff. Oh yeah, I discovered, I think Double Bubble was the name of the font. I just went on like dafont.com and I was like, I need to stop using Impact. My quantum textbooks. So now, still doing the daily stuff. Let's go past. I think I stopped at like 3:14. The night before Physmas. I was so proud of this video. It was like a little Christmas poem. 5K views. Whatever, I liked it. Okay, almost there. Growing the beard out. Shaving the beard. The theme, the reason I end up shaving my beard all the time, like it gets really big and then I just shave it and start over, is because I don't know how to trim one. Like I get that you just use the guard, but I think I just messed up one time and the guard fell off and I was like, well, okay, you're gotta go. You gotta go now. Okay, so now tomorrow's my last daily physics upload. The end of an era, reading comments. When did I decide? So I know I was home in Virginia Beach when when I announced that I was going to stop doing the daily uploads. Right there. Man. I think I put out a poll or something like that was like, what should I do once I hit this, or something like that. Do you guys want me to keep trying? I don't remember what the catalyst was for me stopping, but it was a good idea. That was pretty nerve-wracking, to be honest. Down about the daily uploads. Okay. I had to take the qualifying exam. Then I started making the tensor videos more consistently. So what made me do that one big Q&A? Oh, it was 30,000 subscribers 2 months ago. Wow. When I got to NMSU, still less than a year ago, I think I was at 8,000 subscribers or something like that. So that's pretty wild. That's pretty crazy. So it was like, because now I'm at, I think, just under 68,000, so I guess 60,000 in less than a year for a physics channel. I mean, it doesn't really matter because people get way more subscribers for doing that. Subscribers mean absolutely nothing, man. It's so stupid. It's like what I like way more than seeing the subscriber count go is reading the comments, because the comments are so overwhelmingly positive. So like subscribers are kind of, it's like bullshit, and so is view count. Because for one of the recent videos that I made, it was the Theorist versus Wild one. I was like, I put a lot of time into it. I was so happy with it. I thought it was one of my best videos, and yet it didn't really do too well as far as views go. And then I was like, this is not the way that I want to be looking at this kind of thing, because all of the comments were talking about how funny it was and how it was my best one yet. I was like, that's what matters. It's not that a whole bunch of people see it. It's that the people who do see it really enjoyed it. And I like having that way of thinking way more. So once I stopped doing the daily physics uploads, I know I started doing the heavier, started doing like the heavier math and physics videos. So that was one of them. I wanted to do a comedic video, which ended up being like a whole bunch of meme reviews, and I think maybe the stupid quizzes. Those stupid quizzes that I would take online. They were fun, but it was a bad habit that I had of just taking those, because I would do those when I did the daily uploads, when I just needed to get a video and it was already like 10 o'clock at night. So I would just look up like Einstein quiz or something like that. And sometimes I would resort to that for the comedic video for the week, and then I would start doing more of the meme reviews and the skit videos. So now I've been doing a lot more of the skit videos. And then during the semester I was doing the weekly vlog. I'm still not comfortable with vlogging in like, I don't know how Simon Clark does it. It's just such an uncomfortable feeling, just having like the little tripod and be like, alright, so what I'm about to do, not that that's how Simon Clark does it, but it's like, I'm comfortable enough in front of the camera when it's just me and the camera, but being out in the open and just doing that, I don't know why, I hate that feeling. But I'm starting to get a little bit better with it. Maybe it'll become a better feeling like this next semester. Who knows? At least all the people at NMSU are super comfortable in front of the camera and kind of, they're so welcoming to it being in their face at like 8 in the morning. So I'm glad to be surrounded by such a good group of people. Thank you guys for watching this video. I haven't looked at the older videos that I've made in a long time. I'm sorry that I didn't actually watch too many of them, but at least you could see them for yourself. I needed to stay away from it too much, because when you just start out, monetization doesn't matter because you have to hit a certain threshold. So at those earlier videos, I would just have a whole bunch of copyrighted music, because I wasn't going to make any money from it anyways. But if I were to show the videos now, then I'd get that copyright strike, which would suck. Things have changed a lot since I just started just two and a half years ago or something. Let's see, when was this video posted actually? This was February 12th. So February 12th, 2020 will be my 3rd year anniversary of making YouTube videos. But I remember there was like, I think Epic Math Time. Yeah, I looked at your channel and I saw that you were already posting in the community tab and stuff, and I was like, I wasn't allowed to do that. YouTube didn't let me do that until I had 10,000 subscribers. This is bullshit. But I'm glad to be making videos. I'm glad to be... I can't believe there's any market for it, but I'm so happy that there is, and have such a nice little community of smart people. Even if we might eventually have to change our name. I don't know, maybe that's copyrighted and I've just slid under the radar. But thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section if you did, and I'll see you guys there.